Hi, welcome again to Hope Dealing. Got some hope for you from the epistle of Paul to the church at Philippi, and he's going to show some keys to godly peace. I think that we all live in a time where we need some assurance from God that things get better. We all are looking for a sense of peace. We all have chaotic schedules. We all live in a chaotic culture. We live in a political climate that seems to be out of control. But God has a word about peace. God has a word to help us with our anxiety. For the next couple of devotions, we'll be looking at Philippians chapter 4. Verse 4 reads like this: Rejoice in the Lord always. Again, I will say rejoice. Let your gentleness be known to all men. The Lord is at hand. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds through Christ Jesus. That last verse, last part of verse 7 is where we're aimed at, the peace of God. But in order to get to the peace, Paul lays out some other keys to that peace. The first one is rejoice. And rejoice is a beautiful word. It doesn't just mean get happy, but the Greek word rejoice is connected to the word chara, which is the word for grace. And we know that we're saved by grace. We know we're not saved by our works, but it's the grace of God. Well, rejoice, charizomai, is a word that points to our reaction over the grace of God. It's not a reaction over time. It's not a reaction based on the things that are going around us. I can actually have joy because God saved me. And even if my president doesn't win the election, or even if my bank account does not rise to where I need it to be, even if my health is poor, I got things that are against me that cause anxiety, but I've got something that God has done that gives me joy, and that's that God has saved me. And He didn't save me based on how good I am, but He saved me based on His grace and His goodness. So rejoice evermore is the first key to finding or grabbing or holding and having the peace of God. We'll look at two other keys when we come back.